Athletes know top performance requires more than perfect conditions and luck. Relentless training to become stronger and faster, questioning everything, especially yourself, learning from every mistake, because the biggest challenge is to remain unbeatable. With this attitude, Porsche keeps pushing the boundaries of what is possible. Experience the new 911 GT3 RS in top form with increased racetrack performance. Sports car specialist Porsche has been crafting impossibly delicious 911 models for decades, but the 2024 911 GT3 and GT3 RS models are its most uncompromised and outrageously quick versions to date. These track day champs are powered by a naturally aspirated 4.0-liter six-cylinder engine that howls to a 9,000 revolutions per minute redline. In GT3 guys, the flat 6 makes 500 horsepower, but go for the GT3 RS or S or T, and it gets juiced to 518 ponies. Parked next to a standard 911, the GT3 models look like entirely different cars, especially the RS, which wears wild aero elements including a giant rear wing. They look like they belong on a racetrack, because they do. The regular 911 is no slouch when it comes to driving enjoyment, but the GT3 models are sharper, quicker, and more. Them both on our 2024 Editor's Choice list, but that's not to say they're too unrefined for road use. Quite the opposite, especially for the touring model, which makes this ultimate 911 a car that you can comfortably drive to Whole Foods or take on a road trip. We can't imagine a cooler way to travel. The GT3's interior is very similar to the rest of the 911 lineup, with a clean design and simple layout that pays homage to past iterations of Porsche's quintessential sports car. However, there are a handful of unique characteristics throughout the cabin. The GT3's gauge cluster still features a prominent analog tachometer flanked by digital displays, but it gets a specific GT mode that puts all important information directly on the displays surrounding the central touch. The RS model gets extra steering wheel controls to adjust the adaptive dampers, rebound, and compression levels. Models with the pedigree automatic transmission also replace the stubby center console shifter found on the regular 911 seconds with a traditional-looking lever that mimics a manual shifter. As in the last GT3, there's no cramped back seat for kiddos, but furbabies can snuggle in there if they can stand the noise. Porsche also offers more than one style of front seat, with an optional set of lightweight buckets designed to reduce mass and increase support. The infotainment system found on the regular 911 finds its way into the GT3 version. That means a 10.9-inch touchscreen inhabits the center of the dashboard and is supplemented by some physical controls on the steering wheel as well as on the center console. The Porsche's connectivity features include wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, as well as a Wi-Fi hotspot. There's also an option to upgrade to a Bose stereo. A new range-topping S or T model joins the GT3 lineup for 2024. This limited edition trim combines the 518 HP engine from the GT3 RS, the more subdued looks of the GT3 Touring, and comes only with a manual transmission. Hurry in your order to the Porsche dealer though, as only 1963 models will be made. Elsewhere, the 911 GT3 gains wireless Android Auto connectivity, and the infotainment system now features Spotify integration as standard. The price of the 2024 Porsche 911 GT3 RS starts at $184,550 and goes up to $291,650 depending on the trim and options. As with the last generation, Porsche offers two slightly different versions of the standard GT3, the basic winged model, and a touring variant that tones down the racy look by nixing the big rear wing. And then there's the hardest core GT3 of them all, the RS. It's hard to pick just one of the trio to recommend as they're all incredible cars, but our hearts belong to the absurd GT3 RS. In the tail end of the 911 GT3 is a naturally aspirated 4.0-liter flat six that makes 502 horsepower. The engine is essentially identical to the one that powered the last 911 Speedster we tested, which spun to 9,000 RPM and wailed hypnotically. The GT3 offers both a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic aka PDAK or a 6-speed manual. Theft-equipped example, we drove showcase the automatic's intuitive behavior as well as the engine's spirited responses and intoxicating soundtrack. At our test track, the automatic managed a 2.7-second 60 mph time, while the 6-speed manual test vehicle snapped off an impressive 3.3-second run to 60 miles per hour. The GT3 RS ANS or to models get tuned up to 518 horsepower and come with more aero elements to increase downforce to stick them to the road. The GT3 RS comes with an outrageous rear wing that incorporates a drag reduction system similar to those on Formula One race cars. At our test track, the GT3 RS hit 60 miles per hour in the same 2.7 seconds as the automatic GT3 we tested, but thanks to those downforce enhancing add-ons, it pulled 1.16 Gs on our skid pad versus the GT3's 1.11 gram result. The most notable performance upgrade on this latest generation of GT3 models is their control arm front suspension, which is a first for a production 911. Combine that with standard adaptive dampers and sticky Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 or stickier Cup R tires, and the coupe's chassis provides tremendous cornering grip and unfiltered feedback. While the GT3's ride is undeniably firm, it's never punishing, and the electrically assisted steering is so divinely communicative that it deserves anointment as the best in the business. The RS is stiffened up for the track to the point where some drivers may find it a bit too uncomfortable for the street. But if you're one of those folks, consider the touring model instead. Stopping the purists' Porsches are massive steel binders. A carbon ceramic option provides heroic braking power, easy modulation, and resists fade at the track. We also tested a 2023 Porsche 911 GT3 RS as part of a 0-150 speed test where it returned to a stop in just 24.4 seconds. THEPA has rated the 911 GT3 at 15 mpg city and 18 mpg highway when equipped with the automatic transmission. Going with the manual transmission drops the city figure to 14 mpg. Once we have the opportunity to run one on our 75 mph highway fuel economy route, which is part O for extensive testing regimen, we can evaluate its real-world mpg. Driver assistance technology is not part of the GT recipe, with backup sensors and traffic sign recognition being the only options one might consider assistance features. For more information about the 911 GT3's crash test results, visit the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration (NHTSA) and Insurance Institute for Highway Safety (IIHS) websites. Porsche provides a competitive, limited and powertrain warranty that also includes one no-cost maintenance visit. Mercedes-AMG, for example, doesn't include any maintenance with the purchase of its car. Limited warranty covers for years or 50,000 miles. Powertrain warranty covers for years or 50,000 miles. Included maintenance is covered for 1 year or 10,000 miles.